Welcome on in, everybody, to Big Play Big Bets. It's all presented by Tipico Sportsbook. Make sure you check out Tipico Sportsbook to get the highest cash back in the land. Get up to 5% cash back on your bets at Tipico. Download the Tipico Sportsbook app with promo code BPBETS150. That'll get you started. I'm Nick Padone. He is Big Play Dave. What's up, man? Is that a Fade Padone shirt that I see peeking out there?
You know it, Nick. You know it. Coming in hot, no big hat in the garage. So we are going all Fade Padone today.
I know. I couldn't go big hat either because, like, having to hear you through the headphones, it's hard to do with the big hat. So I figured we'll keep the big hats on ice until you're back in here.
There we go. I like that.
All right. Big game tonight in Orlando. Can the Cavs get a road playoff win in the Donovan Mitchell era? That is the question that everyone's asking ahead of Cavs versus Magic Game 6 in Orlando, 7 p.m. tip time. Magic in this game, Dave, minus 4.5-point favorites, and I think probably rightfully so after how we saw the Cavs perform in Disneyland last time.
Brutal 2 games in Orlando. We wanted to wipe the slate clean there. Great game last game leading into this one. So I don't know. I don't have a great feeling, but I did bet Cavs to win 4-2, 50 paid 300. So I really need them to step up here and get the W in Orlando. And honestly, if they're going to make any run, you got to win on the road at least once.
Yeah.
Especially when we go to Boston, you're going to have to win more than once. So
yeah.
We got to figure that out.
I think Boston a little bit of a tougher place to play than Orlando also. But Dave, to give you a little confidence behind your bet, you know, this future that we're waiting to cash for Cavs in 6. If there's one encouraging thing to me about this matchup against the Magic tonight, it's that we finally got something out of the role players. Max Strus in game 5, 16 points, 6 big rebounds. Evan Mobley was awesome. 14-13 game-saving block. Isaac Okoro contributed at 8 points. So I think that's what they're going to need to happen. Marcus Morris gave 12. You need somebody that's not named Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jared Allen if he plays, to step up on the road in Orlando, because the Magic know that the main guys are going to do main guy things.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been knocking Evan Mobley. He came up in the clutch. He's putting up points. He's growing as a player. He's super young. This is great experience for him. We need to see him do well in Orlando.
Yeah, the word is that Jared Allen is going to try to give it a go. So who knows what his status will be with the bruised ribs and everything of the sorts.
Right.
We'll have to see where that falls. But yeah, we need. I want to see another Evan Mobley, a big game for Mobley tonight.
Yeah. So last game I hit on Cavs money line, Darius Garland over 14.5. I am going to switch that. I'm going to go Cavs money line, get the plus, and then go over Mobley points.
Okay, I'll tell you on that. I like the big play boost today, too. This was curated by Matt Fontana and Ryan this morning on the Matt Fontana show. They went a little alt spread, Dave. They kind of stole some of our clout. Cavs plus 8.5. Protecting it. Don't get blown out. Don't let this be
something I would do.
Major blowout. So Cavs plus 8.5, over 23.5 Donovan Mitchell points. Now they've lowered that because at the end of the regular season, you were finding that at like 25.5. You know, you would need Mitchell to score 26. So that's lower. So you got Cavs plus 8.5, Donovan Mitchell 24 plus, and then Max Strus over 3.5 rebounds.
Okay, they don't like the points.
Probably don't like the points. He has not been reliable in that department, but one of those guys that makes his presence felt in other aspects of the game, I guess you could say.
I don't mind that. I will lock that in before the game here in a little bit.
All right, I like that too. So we'll go big play boost, and then I'm going to go with yours, man. I like Cavs. I like the value on Cavs money line and Mobley's point total over.
Now, Nick, should I hedge my futures bet?
I saw when you tweeted it out, there were people tweeting you like hedge, bet game 7, bet Cavs in 7. But that's the thing, and that's why I would say just let it ride. You have had Cavs in 6 since before you placed that bet. Like you said it on the show, right. Cavs in 6. Yep. But like the issue with hedging is, wouldn't you then have to hedge with like by betting the Cavs in 7 and then Magic in 7? So you're really placing 2 hedge bets and not just one.
Well, no. So what I would do is I would bet the Magic to win this game.
Oh.
And do it for, $50 and get my money back. And then so I don't lose any money. And then the upside is I lose that 50, so I'm 100 in total, and I win 200 profit. If it was like $2,000, I would do that, but yeah. I'm gonna let it ride.
All right, I love it. Let it ride. Our producer right now, and I know you're not in here with me, Ryan is shaking his head so hard that I think it's gonna fall off his shoulders. He is not in agreement on that.
What are we thinking?
Dave, my guy, you gotta hedge it. We're yet to win a road playoff game under JB Bickerstaff. You have to hedge it. It's written for us to win in 7 in Cleveland.
You think so?
I mean, unless they pull it out here somehow, but they played absolutely abysmal in Orlando.
I like the spirit of letting it ride, so I'm staying out of this. I don't want my opinion to count for anything, but.
So, Ryan, what would your recommendation on a hedge be? So, obviously, I would go Orlando, money line. Or are you thinking Cavs win it, and I just bet Cavs in 7? I don't even know if you could do that.
I would
Probably not.
Well, what was your initial bet? How much?
$50.
So then I would just put like, because the Magic are minus like 120. I would just put like 100, 120 on Magic to win. At the end of the day, you're still making profit of 200?
Well, so if the Magic win, then I'd win 100 minus 50. So I'd profit 50.
Right. Okay.
All right.
And then if you let it,
no, that's not exciting. I'm letting it ride.
All right. I like it.
And in this spirit of letting it ride, despite the Cavs being underdogs tonight, you can still bet futures in this series, and Cavs in 6 is still the favored outcome, plus 140. Cavs in 7 is plus 145. So not a crazy difference, but a little bit of a difference. Cavs in 6 is still the favorite.
Yeah, we're letting it ride.
I love it. All right, let's
final answer.
That is electric. Let's keep going with tonight. Some fun hoops, man, because the Mavericks will be home against the LA Clippers. That's turned out to be a pretty good series out west. Mavs 7.5 points favorites in this game.
And I like them.
Me too. Playoff Kyrie.
The duo of Kyrie and Luka, I don't bet against that.
All right. Short, sweet,
it's a lot
to the
of points, though.
It is a lot of points, but I mean, they could kind of finish this series with a little bit of an exclamation point here. And mind you, they were the lower seed; they were the 5th seed in this thing. So I think they might want some style points. And like you said, I'm not gonna bet against style points when it comes to Luka and Kyrie.
No, and Kyrie in the clutch, I will take the over on his points as well.
All right, cool. Let's turn the page to Saturday. The Timberwolves and Nuggets will be in Denver. The Nuggets are good, but Anthony Edwards is really, really, really good. Nuggets 4.5 point favorites in this game at home in the altitude.
Anthony Edwards is going to be the face of the league, I think. That kid is so good. People are saying he's Michael Jordan's son, and you put those side by side together, it's pretty interesting. I like Denver in this one at home, but I think this is going to go 7. And we talked about that kind of in the first series of round 1 for all these games. This is going to be an awesome series between these two.
Yeah, definitely going to be a good series. I'm with you. I like Denver. They're just the more accomplished team, at this stage through the playoffs.
It's so hard betting against Joker.
Yeah. I mean, he's so big. I guess if any team is built to at least neutralize him, you can't stop him, but at least slow him down. Like the tandem of like Karl Anthony Towns, Naz Reid, like Minnesota has the facilities, at least in terms of size, to throw bodies and throw guys at him. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with Denver in game 1, though.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
All right, and then we will go to Monday. Pacers Knicks. I saw Cavs Twitter, Cavs universe. Everybody wants to see the Pacers win this series. New York is so good right now.
They're so good. Jalen Brunson is destroying everyone. I mean, he scored 39, 47, 40, 41 in the last 4. Went to Philly, took them out. They were down, went off on them. Josh Hart, I hate that guy, but if he was on my team, I would love him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to bet against New York, especially at home. I think the Knicks are going to win this pretty handedly.
Yeah, and then even once this series gets on the road, I mean, we saw what happened in Philadelphia where ownership was buying tickets by the tens of thousands to make sure Sixer fans were the ones in the seats because Knicks fans just overthrew that arena. There were anti-Embiid chants in Philly. So, I mean, Knicks fans understand that this team is really good. It's special. Brunson is a bona fide superstar. I didn't think that really at this time last year when the Cavs were getting ready for that round 1 series. But it's just
he was a good guard. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it has been a really well-assembled team. They got a good coach. I'm going probably like Knicks in 5 in this. Maybe Indy could get 1.
Yeah, I don't know. The Knicks can be streaky, so I'm going to stick with my game in 6. Stick with that theme, and give me New York in 6.
Sounds good. All right, Dollar Dog wants us to talk about if Cavs Magic does go 7. We got to go with the Cavs, right? In Cleveland?
Yeah. Oh, that was a close game in Cleveland last time, though. I don't know. I want them to. They got to step it up and finish this.
Game 7 in round 1-2 would just be crazy because think about that. 7 games with a ton of travel in the first round while Boston has been just chilling, waiting, rehabbing, practicing.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be tough, but the Cavs would have to get it. The objective into this year was to get out of round 1, so Cavs got to win if it goes 7.
If they don't, goodbye JB, goodbye Donovan.
Potentially goodbye Kobe Altman. Yeah, things get crazy.
Yeah, so fingers crossed. If it goes 7, Cavs win that. Smart money would say yes because the home teams are winning.
Yep. All right, let's move to MLB. We'll do some baseball. The Guardians got the Angels in town. No Mike Trout. Kind of just the story of Mike Trout is he started off the season awesome, but America will get a look at who should be the American League MVP, and that's Stephen Kwan and the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
A lot of vets this weekend. Lively, Cookie.
Betting Stephen Kwan over 3.5 hits per game soon.
Yeah. Yeah. He is a hit machine.
Ooh.
And the defense was on display throughout the week as well, too. Some crazy catches out there in Houston.
Yeah. I mean, Guardians have kind of come back to kind of where we thought they would be, like 500 over their last 10.
Yeah.
Cookie was a good story. I think they brought him in because they thought we were going to not be great, and he was a good, feel-good story for Cleveland. Hasn't been great.
Yeah.
Cleveland's been great, not Cookie.
Yeah, I thought too, like it was kind of like what they did at the end of last year with Lucas Giolito. Like they felt like they needed a vet arm. He was the cool story and the probably cheapest available. Let's call it for what it is. And they were able to get him in there on a minor league deal. He made the club. But I mean, this could potentially Sunday be maybe his last start, because Stephen Vogt said on Thursday that Gavin Williams is back with no pain in that elbow. So as long as things go well for him kind of on his road back, Gavin Williams is going to be back in this Guardians rotation. So let's send Cookie off on his last start Sunday with a dub against the Angels. The Angels are bad. I mean, that organization too, like, losing Shohei, you knew this season was going to be weird, especially now that Mike Trout's going to be out for this series. Beat up on a bad Angels team at home, where the Guardians are 8-4 this year. And let's get things back on the right track, because, yeah, they have slipped up a little bit, kind of around 500 over their last 10, but yet still in the driver's seat in this American League Central. And to me, that's the only important thing.
Yeah, I'm just glad they've been fun to watch. And we got to get back to betting the money line on them.
All right. Yeah, maybe this is the series to do it. They're back at home.
Right? They're in a slight slump. I think we can make it happen.
All right, let's go to Minnesota. The Twins, 17-13 against the 18-14 Red Sox this weekend. Boston's really good on the road, 11-5, but the Twins won 10 straight games at the time that we're recording this on Friday. Man, I mean, never thought I'd say it, but let's go Red Sox. Keep beating up on the Twins. Don't let them hang around.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, neither of these teams started off all that well.
No.
They've picked up a ton of momentum. I don't know.
How about this? We could be betting on both the Red Sox and the Yankees this weekend, as the Yankees will host a weekend series against Detroit Tigers, who are 18-13. They've won 5 of 6 of Tariq Skubal's last starts.
No, I'm gonna bet the over on both of these, and I'm not gonna pick anyone to win.
Nah, I'm going Red Sox and Yankee parlays. Keep that.
No way.
Keep that American League Central losing. I want the American League Central to be horrible, putrid. I want the Guardians to run this thing all the way through summer. Let them catch you. Don't play catch up like how we're used to. I like being in first place.
I'm not betting either. Give me runs over on both games.
All righty. Sounds good. Dave, any parting thoughts, any parting bets as we get ready for Game 6 tonight, and a weekend really full of bets?
No, just go Cavs, go Guards, and go bets.
Yep. Go Cavs, go Guards, go bets. Make sure you lock in your bets on the Tipico Sportsbook app. When you do, use our promo code BPBets150. You get up to 5% cash back on Tipico Sportsbook on all of your bets. When you use that promo code, you'll get two $75 protected bets to get you started, get you rolling when you make that first deposit. You got to be 21 years or older to gamble in Ohio. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Big Play, Big Bets. Next week, we'll hopefully have the big hats back on. Go get some money, and we will see you guys then.